Hello everyone, I'm now walking in the Osaka city. This is a short trip to the adjacent city from my hometown. So today I wanna produce various ideas on mindfulness or mindful living. This is a Schizophrenic radio. The title of this radio is Mindful Living. Yeah. I want to define mindful living as simplicity. All mindful living are simple. There's no complex idea, notion, concepts in mindfulness, and they just exist in the present moment. So, I'm now walking in the Osaka city. So today, I want to introduce landscape, phenomena in Osaka city as a part of mindful living. So anyway, I'm now enjoying walking in the city, and walking matter for my mental health, and I'm a schizophrenic guy, and without physical exercise I cannot improve my condition in mental health, and schizophrenia causes various trouble, especially in my mind, and of course schizophrenia impact to my physicality. So I have various vulnerability in my physical body and physical function, and so in Japan there are certain terms, certain wisdom. It says your vulnerability in mind cause sickness. So, or all sickness, all illness stems from our vulnerability in our minds. So, on the other hand, if we can improve our mental condition, we can improve all physical trouble or mental trouble. So, mental condition matter for all state in our physicality or mentality. So, anyway, and walking can be a remedy for me to improve all malfunctioning in my body. I don't separate my mind from my physicality. I want to regard my mind as a part of body, my mind, my brain. It's just a function of my body. Oh, very noisy. So, I'm now walking in the street in Osaka city, and I subjectively enjoy this landscape, but I don't want to separate my subjectivity from the objectivity. Subjectivity and objectivity is the same for mindfulness practitioner. We just exist in the present moment. In the present moment, there's no separation between subjectivity and objectivity. So, we just enjoy the simplicity being here and now. I'm not walking without the notion of subjectivity or objectivity. And I want to introduce the landscape in Osaka city. So you can see there are a lot of noisiness and busyness. All people are busy here, and they maintain their business, and their minds are full of concepts of business, full of concept of their daily concern. They're so busy in their minds. So, but we shouldn't deny our busyness, our noisiness in our minds. We just accept all those our conditions. So, there are a lot of sounds, noise, and so our Japanese also says silence is a sound, silence is a sound, or sounds. Silence is a sounds, not empty of sounds, not empty of noise. Without noise, without hearing noises, we can't recognize silence. So, when we accept noise, our busyness, we can find silence around us or inside us. Sounds matter for our life. The sounds enrich the quality of silence. There are certain quality of silence. So, silence is not one state. Silence is not one condition, but the silence is a variety of sounds, variety of state in our mind. We can see ourselves as we were. We can see ourselves as a variety of action, variety of concept, variety of notion. We are a collection of our thinking. We are a collection of our habits. The habits make our perspective. It's great. So I'm now walking in the street in Osaka City, and this routine enrich the quality of silence. So, but so mindfulness is hard to define. We can't feel mindfulness without training, without discipline, without meditation, and so why do we practice in mindfulness? Is because just a simplicity. I want to stay in simplicity, and I want to stay here and now, and here and now is very simple. There is just an atmosphere, no concept, no notion, no thinking. So, the only thing I'm now doing is just enjoy shooting this video, and I want to introduce the landscape of Osaka City. And I don't like very much Osaka City because there are a lot of noisiness and busyness. People who living here are all busy with their concerns, with the business. But as I said, we shouldn't deny their life. We shouldn't deny our condition in our minds. So, anyway, various types of people are walking in the park. So, currently I started reading Thomas Merton's Mindfulness book. And Thomas Merton described aspect of nature. Thomas Merton was a hermit, and he lived in a hermitage, and And he lived in nature. He was surrounded by forest, rivers, animals, insects, birds, or so on. And he saw natural aspect as a part of liturgy, as a part of mindfulness. For himself, observing nature is reading the Bible. He could find the essence of the Bible in nature, and he experiences the noisiness in nature. Nature is so noisy. Nature is so, awful sometimes. Nature is so intrusive, and nature is sometimes so ugly. So, because animals, insects, all those animals are so different from us human beings. But Thomas Merton accepts all those noisiness, sounds in nature. So, probably compared to nature, compared to the environment in forest, the environment in the city, Osaka city, is very clean. It's very clean and tranquil, despite a lot of cars running here and there. So, we easily believe the city life is very noisy. City life is very conceptual. Yeah, it's true. But on the other hand, living in nature itself, sometimes so noisy, but not so conceptual. And a monk said, he is a Zen monk. A monk said, walking in a forest, get rid of our subjectivity. The environment of forest gets rid of our subjectivity, and we can be free from the separation between subjectivity and objectivity. All things are one. All things are one. And all things is a whole. So I'm not talking about mindfulness, but on the other hand, I am now talking about theology. In my mind, theology can be mindfulness, and mindfulness can be theology. So I don't want to separate anything in my mind. Of course, we need to distinguish essence from others. We need to distinguish our fundamental belief from others. But pursuing identity in our belief, in our minds, cause various extreme concepts. So, in Eastern philosophy, wise men avoid extreme ways, but just they find a middle approach, and middle approach can evoke wisdom, Eastern wisdom. But so, in Western theology, there is a certain method of middle way. Of course, Western theologians don't mention middle way or middle approach as their fundamental method. But so, Augustine is a man who passed a middle way. Augustine dislike extreme concept notion. They find a middle approach in his theology. I love it. So this video is about mindful living, and I'm now talking about mindfulness, theology. So, and I mentioned mindful living is simplicity. Simplicity matter for mindful living. But probably my talking is so ambiguous and roundabout, sometimes so abstract. But but I feel just simplicity. The only thing I want to promote in this video is just landscape. I want to introduce the landscape in Osaka City, and my mind itself is Osaka City. Because there's no distinguish between subjectivity and objectivity. I am Osaka City, and Osaka City is myself. So it's very simple. So yeah, and I'm now here in the central town in Osaka City. There are a lot of love hotel, and love hotel is for having sex, and a lot of people now have sex in a hotel. But I'm not unfamiliar with it. So, but walking between hotels can be mindfulness. I don't know. So there are a lot of people walking here and there, and I love it. I am a walker in Osaka City. I am them, and they are I am. Very ambiguous. But so mindfulness practitioner understand ambiguous or roundabout ways can be simplicity. Simplicity is not merely logical way. The logical way is not equal to simplicity. Logical way cause various confusion with various concepts or notions. I'm now talking about something, but I don't regard it as concept or notion, but I just talk about my experiences, the process of my thinking. And mindfulness is just a process of our thinking, or the process of our breathing or meditation. Not a goal, not an answer. You shouldn't pass an answer or goal. But you need to experience suchness here and now. So I arrived in a central city of the town. So thank you for watching. From now, I'll go to bookstore to browse in books. Thank you.